You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, well, be careful for what it is that you wish for, right? What it is that you condone. As we continue to have WNBA either coaches and now player come out and say, oh, we'll welcome a transgender into our league, a.k.a. a biological male, into our women's professional basketball league. We will welcome that. Disregarding competitive advantages, safety, essentially cracking open the door to something that might literally cause the league to implode. Because the moment that no points are scored on this, or is allowed by this player, or they can't stop this player, the league's not going to look so skilled anymore. Okay? Not going to look so skilled. So, enter in former NBA player Enes Kanter Freedom. Now, in case you guys don't know this, Enes Kanter was a solid-ass NBA player. They got blackballed for speaking up against the NBA's business with China. I kid you not. He went vocal. He spoke up about it. And no team ever signed him again. Well, be careful what you wish for. Enes Kanter Freedom has officially declared himself WNBA eligible. He's ready to go.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
And let's be real. If he was really declaring for the WNBA draft, he should be the number one overall pick. He's going to dominate everybody. If it's a basketball league and we're talking skill, he's going to dominate everybody. So he should be, in theory, the number one overall prospect for the 2027 draft. By the way, there is a piece of the CBA that says only women are allowed to compete in the WNBA. Here's the problem. Outkick and Fox News reached out to the WNBA for clarification on what is a woman. They also reached out to the Players Union. What is a woman? Define it for us in terms of your CBA. The WNBA has refused to do so. So here we are. Enes Kanter Freedom declaring himself eligible for the WNBA draft. This also was by way of Riley Gaines. Gabby Williams. Advocating to allow a trans athlete on her team or against her team?
I think it's trans rights right now is our new battle. That's what I think I was saying, that like the battles have changed.
Oh, yes.
You know, like our intentions have been the same, but now the environment has changed. We see trans people's rights being, you know, stripped away from them. There's a lot of discourse around trans athletes and where they can compete in. I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team anytime. I don't think it's a problem in the world. It's just another way to kind of attack trans people. You know, we've seen players like Lasia Clarendon who stepped into that forefront and have been brave enough and courageous enough to kind of step up. So I guess that's the next battle that we have to fight as athletes.
Wow. So WNBA players are officially believing their neck. You want to talk about tanking your league? Go on a full-blown spree of advocating for a transgender in your league. All those new viewers, yeah. So much for that. They will, people will just officially, I don't know, probably follow the fever. Yeah, maybe that's what's happening anyway, it looks like, judging by the ratings. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Advocating that this is their new advocacy. KD, at I find retards. No shit. Boycott Gabby Williams. Victoria Wemby will not be denied. This is, I
All right,
believe,
who's ready for a team power
Janet
dump?
Tennant.
What the hell is a power dump? It's when the whole squad takes a shit at the exact same time. Team stuff. We don't do that.
Wow. Wow. Good Lord, nothing like promoting your own demise. What an idiot. Gabby Williams. Black trans lives matter. Watching the WNBA implode in real time. Priceless. Which is exactly where this is headed. It's not another way to attack trans people. It's another way to protect women. As you can imagine, she is getting destroyed over this. Who all trying to go to tryouts with me? I got extra wigs for us. That's funny. That's funny. When she gets dunked on, she's going to cry when a man's ball print is on her forehead. Joanna, man. This is wild. I hope she's dropped for a hulking great big man. Right, until he takes your job. I thought only liberal white women were this stupid. No, you'd be mistaken. Retards come in all forms. Enes Kanter. I may go live for the WNBA draft. You know how, I'm going to tell you what's crazy. He's done this. The league is a hypocritical farce if he is not the number one overall pick. If he's willing to go out there and actually play, there's no question that his skill set will crush every player in the league. And he's young enough, he can give him a good 4 or 5 years. Just calling it. Keeping it real. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.